What's jamming my jalapenos? Alright, we're on episode 13 of our KOTOR 2 playthrough. We're going to kick it off by going and talking to the Bith scientist and the Ithorian, who we arranged some things for. Oh, before we do that though, I think what they were saying is something that maybe they'll start talking if I get close enough all stealthed, like in the cantina. Alright, so we found a way to potentially get into surprise the hut. You just have to make him go to sleep by bringing him a dancer. Ooh. Bith arm holding datapad. Datapad, Bith scientist quarters. Found signal, droid attacked me. It's deleting my data. We'll try to get away. Log interrupted. Can't do anything in here though to pick up where he left off. Okay, we'll turn off solo mode so our companions rejoin us. Alright, it's the Ithorian, right? I was tempted. I saw that plasteel cylinder or metal crate or whatever, and I really wanted to steal everything from this dude, but let's see here. Alright, Fossa says that he will let you depart if you give him some of your power cells. Good luck, Lasavu. Cryogenic power cell. Is that something we can use for a lightsaber, I wonder? We'll just clear our little notifications, as it were, in our inventory page. Okay, but I'm looking for the crystal. C19 on access codes. Don't need that anymore. Deadly gas mine. Security spike tunneler. Cryogenic power cells are intended to be large construction droids. Interesting. I wonder what we might be able to use that for in the future. And then the last guy down here, he wants us to help him find his wife, right? And she's in the refugee sector. Maybe we do go back and see if we can find her. Because I don't know if we want to talk to Voga just yet. If we'll even be, we might not be able to anyway. What are you doing here? What's your interest in this? I was also trying to find a fuel source for Citadel Station. Not after I convince Voga it's safe for his freighters to operate again.
Kroto no ranga manatandi koroto. Mopi una wana si chin si wa no bush.
So we would need to take down Goto before we could ensure that Voga's next freighter's not going to be attacked. It's hilarious how many times we ask, who are you, in this game. So we'll hit him with it again. Who are you? I want to speak with Voga. I want to talk to him about Goto. Alright, well I guess we're talking to him now.
Malampas tarawando krimogawan. Gurmaka trakta veshambash. Joroga gomoshi. Juto monshi dakajim.
Not sure if this is the best time to talk to this guy, but we'll do it. Can you tell me about Goto? What has Goto done to you? We know, but... If I can take care of Goto, will you agree to ship fuel to Citadel Station? A finder's fee, of course. Maybe he'll tell us a little bit more about the exchange, so want to know about the exchange. Right. There we go. I think that's all we can talk to him about just now. Then forget it. I'll be going now. Okay. Sweet. Well, this is, I think, the vault of his treasures, right? We can't get into because everything's watching right now. But if we can get some Juma juice and bring in a dancer for him to tire him out. Let's save. Can we get in this door? Or we get yelled at? Oh, I guess we can. Cool. Nothing in here, though. Warehouse.
Greetings. I am B5D8. How may I assist you?
What is this place?
This is a warehouse privately owned by Voga the Hutt. Your specific business-related inquiries will have to be directed to Voga himself. I am not authorized to disclose any information of that nature. However, I can say that this is an entirely droid-operated facility, and as such, we purchase droids for use here.
You buy droids?
We only purchase droids in larger amounts. If you have a droid you wish to sell, I would ask that you take it to Codin.
I'll be going now. Okay, so they buy droids. We don't want to sell any of our homies, though. What is this place? What if I was? I'll take my chances. Alright, so that's a place that's all poison. So there's no point going in there just now. Okay.
You interrupting me for a reason? I have a lot of work to do to manage here, right? So, what is it?
How is business these days? We helped him fix some of his problems, so I wonder if he'll have a different line to say.
You not from here? Business.
Oh.
You
Said the same
talk
thing
to
you did.
Voga. Maybe him you can help. I have enough trouble with pylons.
What's wrong with the pylons?
Pylon power supply badly damaged. Only can support one pylon at a time. Can't bring freighters in fast enough. You help bring freighters in. Maybe FASA can help you later, huh? I cannot pay.
I'll help for some
But
credits.
maybe
Whoops.
later you have freighter, need quick unloading, and FASA help you, huh?
I'll try to help.
Good, good. I give you basic access to Pylon consoles. From Pylon, you can read ID signature of freighters. You figure out what order the three freighters should dock. Freighter with higher first two numbers has higher priority. If first two numbers tied, then higher last three numbers has higher priority. For example, P-11-115-999 has lower priority than D-15-154-111. You got it? One more thing. First two numbers are always the same as the first two numbers in the second set of numbers. You can read freighter ID from pylons, but hard to get full signature ID from each pylon. Use a pylon power console near me to change which pylon is powered up. You go check ID signatures from each pylon, and then you assign priorities to the three freighters.
I'll do my best. Okay, sounds like a puzzle. Alright, I think we were able to get all pylons active. We were able to get everything. We needed. Alright, examine freighter ID signatures, Silver Zephyr. So I dash, it would be 96, theoretically. Alright, Silver Zephyr. I busted out a notebook, I'm writing some things down. I really enjoy doing that in certain games just to help myself keep track of it, because I'm not the brightest bulb in the shed. Okay. Turnus Profits. E dash 45 dash 45 1 dash 118. Alright, and then Alacandor S dash something 9 or 49. 49 dash 49 something dash something something something. Alright, return to main menu, log out. Speed on over to 3. So one thing I've been finding as I've been going through this playthrough is that it's been actually helping me stay on top of things. I feel like sometimes I just start to forget shit as the game goes on. Stuff from earlier acts or whatnot, but it's helping me stay on top of those and remember those better, so that's pretty cool. Alright, this is Silver Zephyr. Like I thought, yeah, I-96-967-521. But none of these are tied for the first two ones anyway. Tuner's Profit. Didn't get anything new there. Then a Condor. That should be 49-49 something -93 something. All right, well, I think we have everything we need to do to assign freighter priorities. So first, it's the... Oh, dude, was it the higher number? I'm stupid. All right, priorities determined by each ship's ID signature. First two numbers dictate its importance. The higher number is more important. Okay. Just to be safe, save my game. All right. Assign freighter priorities. So first up, we want to give it to Silver Zephyr. Second, we want to give to the Alakandor. Third, we want to give to Tuner's Profits. Acceptable assignment. What does our journal tell us? Nothing different, maybe. And this guy's still just lying here dead.
You help faster. I not forget. Now why you bother me again?
I think he's not going to tell us anything new, but since we helped him, maybe.
Yes. Let's talk about the exchange, huh?
How can I speak with them?
Why you speak with exchange, huh? No matter. You do not decide when to speak to them. Exchange decide to speak to you. Fasa heard they're not so happy with you. Maybe best you not speak to them.
Items received response package. Okay, well, I don't think that was anything we didn't already know. But since we still theoretically have some more access to these, we can examine the ID signatures for all of these and see if it gives us anything new. 49491-937. Okay, so we have the full ID signatures of all of these. Priorities already assigned. I don't know if that'll matter, but when we need to reassign the Ebon Hawk transponder, maybe it'll be good to have these three. Wait, how is IT-31 back here? I thought we freed him. Oh, yeah, it seems like he thinks he's been there, but good to see you made it back all right. Alright, well. Where else can we go? We already went in the cantina. Let's check their map. So the Ebon Hawk to docks, to entertainment promenade, we've already been there, and then to refugee sector. Alright. Oh, we haven't been to the refugee sector proper. We've only been to the main area here. Whoa. Alright, we're still trying to piss off the exchange when we can, right? So intimidate. If you're threatening me, draw your weapons and let's do this. Hell yeah.
Let's settle this.
Let's beat up this Morian. Nice.
More where that came from.
Damn, Gray's boosting us up. Alright. A clear path for through the exchange thugs for Aida to escape and look for her husband Lutra. We need to find her first. Magnetically sealed doors. And we can't use security to open that, right? Yeah, impossible. So that's the way we can go. Go down or straight through. This takes us up. This is cool. This is a part of the game that up until now I've remembered a good amount of what we've been doing, but this is one that this area, I guess I should say, I don't recall much of anything. So that's cool. We don't know where we're going. Anywhere we go is as good as anywhere else.
We're all we've got. We need to stick together.
This is Serico territory. Get out of here before we space you. Got it?
Who are the Serico?
We are. Now beat it.
Serico thugs. They denied you entrance. Alright, well, we don't need to start something just yet.
The Sirocco killed another refugee last week. Wish they'd leave us alone.
Okay. So maybe we should have started some shit with them.
The Exchange's thugs are always demanding toll and tribute, and we don't have much more to give.
Alright. There's no one in any of those. There's Aida.
Yatuka uwanrika chotin wani maurata wakata chi luma lispa. Huta yanolia. Jukta geni chubawanki najung winoton ma no mivrita.
Sintatita krom. Doci non è noto?
Kavadumpa. Mo wendido chokerembi norta kunyun wish chawa kachuba. Sura dachi morotuko kansa.
I heard the overseer kidnapped Nadar's daughter.
Uh-oh. Oh, this gives us to a different part of the map. Let's keep in this little camp area.
Tu nița mangia yuma lorda wata no sanazika. Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima po gwanga samoana mucha. Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima po gwanga samoana mucha.
This better be worth it.
Hunta chiwita inka kikraya na chawanga kone.
Who? Atten?
Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima po gwanga samoana mucha. Da hupa po sakurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatora. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Da hupa po sakurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune.
Alright. Especially with the cutscene we saw from Kreia earlier, seems like Atten has quite a bit we don't know about. Otis, Karana, let's talk to her.
Greetings. Are you the spacer we were told about?
Spacer? No, I'm Osriel.
Oh. We were expecting one of the pilots from the docks sometime soon to come and get us off Nar Shaddaa. He's late. I don't know where he is.
I might be able to track him down for you.
Thank you. To be honest, I don't even know his name. Some guy named Planor said he had a pilot friend who would take us for 500 credits.
How much did Planor charge you for this information?
50 credits? Why?
I suspect Planor scammed you.
I was afraid of that. I knew I shouldn't have trusted him.
Get out of here. Okay. I'll try to find someone for you.
Thank you. I'm beginning to lose hope that we'll ever get out of here.
Okay. Talk to this Otis gentleman.
Hey, you look like a spacer. You work at the docks?
No, I don't. Why?
Because if you need a crew, I'm your man. I flew during the Mandalorian Wars, and again during the Jedi Civil War.
Served in the war?
Yes, and look where I ended up.
Why aren't you still flying?
You need a pilot's license to fly the freighters here. They're tough to get without sponsorship.
If I hear of anyone looking for a pilot, I'll refer them to you.
I'd greatly appreciate that.
Okay. Usef. Regular refugee. We'll talk to
Another
Aika
refugee? I'm sad to see another join our ranks. I lost my husband Lutra long ago in the Jedi Civil War.
Lutra lives. He's actually came to Nar Shaddaa looking for you.
What? Lutra's here? Please, you must help me get to him.
The path is clear. The exchange thugs have been dealt with.
How did you do this? I barely know you, and you've brought me word of my husband, and then a free path to him. It's almost too good to be true.
This galaxy could go a long way to healing itself if everyone was able to help each other in such a way. Sounds a little self-righteous, but...
You've given me my husband back, stranger. My husband, my life. Thank you.
You'd better go. He's waiting for you. So I need to remember to stop by and see him in the docks area.
Welcome, traveler. My name's Husef. I try to look out for the other refugees. I see you're a stranger here. Watch your step and keep to the camp.
Why is that?
You've got the Serico refugees over on the skyward side. They're veterans from the Serico campaign and don't take kind to strangers. And on the inner side, you've got the Overseer and his exchange. They've been pushing us refugees pretty hard lately.
How did the Sirocco and the exchange get along?
Those two have a truce. Neither side wants to mess with the other.
Do the Sirocco ever bother you?
Only if we enter their territory. It makes things a little tight here in the camp. Not much room to move.
Yikes, persuade you're all doomed. You should just give in to the exchange. I think we're good on that. What does the exchange do to refugees?
Occasionally, their thugs kidnap people and sell them into slavery with the Hutts. They've also hemmed us in. We used to live all throughout this area, but they've crammed us all in here now.
Why would the exchange even care about the refugees?
They're trying to break our spirit so that we'll become slave workers for the Hutts.
This may be an opportunity for us. If we can make life miserable enough for the refugees, they will capitulate. The exchange will be a valuable ally to us.
I will consider your suggestion. That's not what we're going to do.
Its wisdom.
Is there anything else you'd like to know?
Okay. Awareness. That doesn't make sense. Aren't they strong enough to force you all into slavery?
You might be right, but I can't imagine why else they'd be coming down on us.
Okay. Is there anything I could help you with?
If you could convince either the exchange or the Serico to give us more space, that would really help a lot.
Well, see what I can do.
Thanks. Good luck.
Veteran refugee. Do you have anything
I
you
used to
nope.
serve in the Mandalorian Wars. Then the Jedi Civil War crushed the Republic.
Okay, so Nadal lost
Are
had
you
her
one
daughter
of
kidnapped,
Saquesh's
right?
men? Did you take my daughter?
I didn't take your daughter.
Don't you work with Saquesh? He took my daughter, Adana, to sell to the Hutts. All because I told him I could not pay his tribute.
This is rude to say. By admitting weakness, you leave yourself vulnerable. It might give Kreia a little bit of influence bonus. We're gonna say it. By admitting weakness, you leave yourself vulnerable.
Don't taunt me. Please.
Can I help you get her back?
I owe Saquesh 600 credits. I don't have enough.
I will find where he is hiding Adana and release her.
Thank you. But won't he track us down and kidnap her again?
I'll make sure he doesn't do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Please hurry. After the Hutts have her, it will be impossible to find her.
Okay. Keep waiting for there to be someone in one of these cargo crates that we can talk to.
Monsikuno bosh tunavug samina nung forote mitisi minmuro agorunto.
What kind of information?
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
Why don't you get the loot yourself?
Tawancha morichiwa mufalawa ni bobo wish yot kuna sita dorcho ni sobawata.
Alright, here's your 20 credits. What do you have for us?
Munsuru kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma. Takometak playa justing mikigongo beaste. Kun grabi la king no mulara kichi kuta grasa kisha.
Thanks for the tip, I guess.
Dovre kun mwili wosa slima pogwanga sawana mucha.
If you sneak into a place where rich people are, you can steal from them and get stuff. Thank you. Very helpful. Alright, is there anyone else here that we can talk to? I think we already talked to everyone that we could.
I don't think he'll last much longer.
Alright, well, we'll go in a different direction from last time, see if we can find anything new. Nothing in that one. Or that one. Oh, my companions are leveled up. Attributes. Just keep pumping wisdom for her. Actually, she's constitution is 16 already, so that's good. Sweet. Wisdom it is. Feats, master force focus. She has maximum dueling. Weapon focus, lightsaber. Caution. You just give her toughness. Why not? Bonus is retroactive, so she's gonna get extra vitality. Force channel. Kinda don't know what that does, but let's get improved heal, absolutely. We'll give her horror. Alright, Atten, level up, attributes. We'll give him a constitution, we'll get that boosted to 16. Accept.
If any more refugees trying to come...
This is Serico territory. Get out of here before we space you. Got it?
I wanted to speak to your leader.
That's a laugh. Look, Blow out of here like space dust, or you'll be a new stain on the cargo hold.
Alright, persuade. The exchange has been getting in his way. I want to help him gain the upper hand. Right, if we can get some allies against the exchange, take them out, maybe find out something that we can bring to the hut so we can get the fuel shipments resumed to Citadel Station. Let's do it. The exchange has been getting in his way. I want to help him gain the upper hand.
All right, you can go see him. Try anything, and you'll never make it out. Hurry up and take care of your business.
Working on it. Okay, where is their leader? Airspeeder. This airspeeder could quickly transport you to other areas in Nar Shaddaa. Examine airspeeder. Airspeeder is missing a navigation interface, maneuvering flaps, and power cells. We have all of that. Computer install navigation interface. You easily install the navigation interface into the airspeeder. After you have it operating, however, you realize you still need to unlock the airspeeder's controls to fly it safely. Repair, install maneuvering flaps. With your impressive skills, you jury-rig the heavy maneuvering flaps into the airspeeder. Though they were not designed for this vehicle, you're confident they will serve you well. Demolitions. Install cryogenic power cells. These power cells are clearly not made for this purpose, and it's difficult to install them properly. With your superior knowledge of chemistry and physics, through your demolition skill, you are confident that you have been successful, however. Security, unlock airspeeder's controls.
Hey, let me take care of that for you.
Alright, I'll let the expert handle this.
Expert. I like the sound of that.
Stoke his ego a little bit, get some influence bonus.
All done.
This airspeeder could quickly transport you to other areas in Nar Shaddaa. It is fully assembled. Leave the airspeeder alone. Okay, we'll leave that alone for now. Some experience. Let's see if we can talk to a leader.
I heard you've been looking for me.
Yes, I want to talk with you about the exchange.
Yeah? What about the exchange?
I know they're encroaching on your space here.
We can hold our own against them. Not that it's your concern.
I have a plan to drive them out of this sector.
Do you now? Suppose I were interested. What's this plan of yours?
Okay. I haven't actually scouted their base out at all. So I don't know what would be correct, but persuade. If you attack them from both sides, they'll crumble.
We'll go and make our move. Men, let's take them out.
Damn, are they Sirocco? Are they winning? Alright, well, let's take what we can from here quick, and then we'll get over to the exchange base. I can't imagine it actually matters how soon you get there. I don't think there's... Is there anything in this game that's time sensitive? I don't know. Right, so this is the side we came in on already. That connects to the refugee sector. I'm guessing. Maybe? Oh, maybe not. Energy Shielding Mark II. Arcanian Energy Shield. Computer Spike Fitness package. Nothing in that one. This is maybe what leads to the refugee area. Cool. Is there anything in this one? No, I already grabbed it. Okay. Well, if we go this way, or maybe we can find the exchange base. Look at the map. Must be over it. Just keep following this direction, I suppose. Sirocco have been wiped out and the exchange's grip on this area has been weakened. Well, let's go finish taking out the exchange. Oh yeah, here we go. You don't smell like a refugee. Alright, I think if we start looting, we get attacked. That does feel like something I do remember. So we'll swing back through after we resolve whatever we wind up resolving. Go talk to their leader. Alright, saved our game, because here is, yeah, Sakwesh. You the one running this place? Alright. See if we can have him. Why do you dislike humans so much? Alright then. I want to talk to you about Adana. Why do you hold Adana? Force persuade, you will let Adana go. Thank you, Sakwesh. Alright, can we get anything else from this conversation? I'd like to talk to you about Lutra. I'll be going now. Alright. I think we do just want to kill him, but we'll try and intimidate. Stop pressuring the refugees or I'll be forced to kill you. Sweet. That's what we wanted. We wanted to start a fight. Alright.
More where that came from.
Alright. Alright, he should be dead this round. There we go. Items. So a new computer system we can access here to try and gain some information. Reactors to heavy armor, battle armor. Alright.
Everyone down!
And the damage output is absolutely nutty against
More where
things
that
that can
came
be
from. More
hit
where that
relatively
came from.
easily, like these Gamorreans.
Time to take you down to size.
Cool. Alright, we'll go back the way we came to wipe out all the enemies that we bumped into along the way. Nice, another level up.
Time to take you down to size.
Nice. Man, I'll fight Gamorreans any day. Get items. Alright. Was that leveling up? That's right. On-arm specialist 4. Skills. Let's just max out our computer use and repair for now, so we can upgrade T3 a little bit more. Persuade we will still want to keep high, but we'll do that. Powers, contention, Makashi, lightsaber form. Cool. What else can we get? We haven't really been using force powers much, but we'll just upgrade the ones we have. Whoop. Gamorrean War Axe. We haven't found the daughter yet, but she might not be here since we force persuaded him to let her go. But we'll swing through the other half of the complex. Saved this stun. Nice. Krath, heavy armor. Do they have anything on them?
More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from.
Alright, so Force Lightning costs a lot since we're pretty light side heavy, but it does more damage than I thought, that's for sure. Refugee landing pad. Okay. Well, I think I want to go back down to the refugees, see if there's anyone we can talk to now that the...
I used to serve in the Mandalorian Wars. Then the Jedi Civil War crushed the Republic.
It's nothing new. Gariel.
Keep back. I am ill. Contagious, the others say.
Okay. How did you become ill?
I don't know. I was well just yesterday. Now, I don't think I'll last much longer.
Damn, that's harsh. We could tell him to kill himself to save others. Let's see here, treat injury. Let me help. I know how to treat injuries.
But I might infect you.
I will accept the risk.
I won't turn away your help. Thank you. I'm feeling a little better. Thank you.
He hands me something. You're welcome. Alright, Crystal Velmarite. That's cool.
Thank you so much.
And what is it you think you have accomplished?
What do you mean?
If you seek to aid everyone that suffers in the galaxy, you will only weaken yourself and weaken them. It is the internal struggles, when fought and won on their own, that yield the strongest rewards. You stole that struggle from them, cheapened it.
Is it wrong to help others in need?
If you care for others, then dispense with pity and sacrifice, and recognize the value in letting them fight their own battles. And when they triumph, they will be even stronger for the victory.
Perhaps you are right. I will consider this.
That is all I ask.
Alright, so we had that conversation with her in an alternate universe when I saved that Twi'lek in the Zerka area. Didn't do it this time. Alright, let's talk to her daughter.
Thanks for saving me.
Thank you
talk to
so
her.
much for returning my Adana to me.
Crippling Scope Mark II. But experience is more important. Love to get more levels if we could. Alright.
Did you find us a...
Not yet, I'm still
Please.
looking.
Thanks for taking care of Sakwesh. I fear what the exchange might do next, though.
Is there anything I can help you with?
You've already helped us greatly. Life should start improving for us.
Cool.
Winti katat. Doci numsada. Dinyo ko juju pitia tunto no.
Alright, well. Let's go find that land speeder. Oh man, which crate lets us get over to that complex? Here we go, this way, yeah. This airspeeder quickly transport you to others, and Arshadat is fully assembled. Attempt to use the airspeeder. The airspeeder starts quickly. It sounds a little shaky, but should be safe. Where'd you like to go? Let's go to the docks. We'll see if we can find that guy who was looking for his wife. Down on the end here, right? This one? Yeah, here we go.
Aida, I didn't think I'd ever find you. I can't believe you're here before me.
The destruction of Telos? I can't even tell you what happened after. Being shuttled from system to system, barely one planet ahead of the Sith fleet.
Shh. We can talk about it later. You have my thanks, stranger. I can only hope you have as much luck at what you're looking for.
I think doing the things we've been doing and actually helping people here probably would feel pretty satisfying and maybe reconnect our character to parts of the Jedi Order that they found appealing. So I hope so too. May the Force be with you both.
It's strange you came by when you did. I was right at the edge of deciding whether to give up, turning it over in my mind. And suddenly you walked through the door and gave me the answer I needed to hear.
I think you already knew the answer, which is why you didn't give in to the exchange.
Maybe you're right. Thanks again, stranger.
It would have been better had he found her on his own. By aiding him, you have only weakened him.
What makes you say that?
He was at a moment of crisis, a moment of indecision. It is those internal struggles when they are fought and won that yield the strongest rewards. You took that battle from him, cheapened it. If he truly loved her, truly, he would have entered the refugee sector on his own, damn the exchange, damn everything in his path, and taken her. You have made their union easier, not better.
Is it wrong to care about others enough to help them?
If you care for them, then dispense with pity and sacrifice, and recognize the value in letting them fight their own battles. And when they triumph, they will be even stronger for the victory.
Okay, lightsaber emitter fixture. A lecture from Kreia. How lovely. Let's take a look at our journal. Crafting a lightsaber. You have found fixtures for the emitter and energy cell, but still need a lens fixture. After the lightsaber is built, you will be able to enhance it with upgrades. But lightsaber upgrade items cannot be used in its original configuration. Okay. So Otis is a pilot looking for work, and then Karana and her family are seeking passage off of Nar Shaddaa. Alright. So I might do try and take Vogo's stuff if we can find a dancer potentially. I don't think there's anything we can really get by talking to Voga the Hutt just now. Let's out of the cantina. I know we played Pazak with a few of the people. I wonder if we choose a different option with that Twi'lek, we can actually play a game of Pazak and get to face the champ. Attempt to use the airspeeder. The airspeeder starts quickly, sounds a little shaky, should be safe. Where would you like to go? Let's go to the landing pad. Alright, does Born Elise have anything new to say to us? Nope, just saying thanks for the help. Continues this way, I think. Okay. The entertainment promenade. And we'll also talk to the bartender while we're here, but we'll...
Feels like years since I got Pazak.
The Popotenyo go Jucho Picha, when Tabani Sochu, Norotoga Proto Lala Shishi, Jubadosa Jibacha, Ratak Mansan, Tokosha na Chitolo.
I'll ask if we have any extra cards, but then there's anything else we want to get there. Well, I think then we've already beaten everyone we can, right? Already told us the same thing. Fine, let's play. Maybe we need to beat him again. Wager, play. Okay. Tide expose. Stand. Nice. Wow. Got lucky. 16. Stand on a 19. Ooh. Uh-oh. This one's for all the marbles. Stand on a 19. Hope he doesn't. Nice. Alright, I'll be going now. Huh. But I didn't get a journal entry for that one. Dig the music.
Thank you for repairing me. I feel ever so much better now.
Well, maybe there's nothing else we can do in the Mazak Den then. Well, let's go talk to the bartender so we can get some Juba juice.
Back again, I see. How can I help you this time?
Actually, I'm looking for enough Juma juice to make some Cath hounds take a nap.
That's so. Well, you're in luck. I got plenty of it. Costs you 100 credits for a flask big enough for what you need, no more.
Persuade. 100 credits is a lot for a flask. How about another offer?
All right. Guess you weren't as desperate as I thought. 50 credits, no more.
That's more like it. Here's the credits.
Here's the flask. Aged to perfection. Should be just what you need.
There we go. Nice and easy. I wonder... we might be able to get Handmaiden to come and dance and we could steal from Voga that way. I don't know if that locks us out of the Telos fuel quest. So maybe it's not worth robbing him for that. We'll see, but it's an option. Alright, let's find one of the merchants around the square here and sell some stuff. Let's see what you have. It wasn't this guy that had the nice blaster pistols, right? No, it's not. Alright. We will talk to someone different. Definitely wasn't Coden. But he was still in one of these central areas, was he not? Where was that guy? Oh, I think this is him.
Donos emeragith, wanarakorachi drumka sa inchobin sasha, dosimana rachata.
Are you a merchant too?
Tonoranga manakaran,
Yeah, I think we've bought and sold stuff from him before.
endoso ranwi no chabi. Tu rantamana sobu. Loka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Tu rantamana sobu.
She's hurting her business. Maybe I could talk to her. Reach compromise.
Febko emarayam ga watasitu insula rakarakachata. Tamaso kinchuda wanka. Mopi una wana si chokoratawa.
Discount off your weapons and armor? Alright, done.
Donos emeragith. Wanarakorachi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata.
Okay, cool. He's the one we want to buy items from anyway. Like I said, I think he had the Onasi blaster. What we want to use for Ad. So where is that one? Opposite corner. I go the wrong way. Yup. I think.
Tawinti malare.
Undar across the way has a problem with you.
Jurun maba. Kodu soto. Me kogariti. Jakolo. Me bomas. Machi tu pacha machalo aba. Dona sinto noraki pashakani.
Interesting. I can't say anything different, but done. Let's see what you have to offer. And nothing that we really wanted as much. I wonder if we can just keep playing them against each other, though. Gita offered the same discount Undar did. So then we can go and talk to Undar again. Just running back and forth across this little stretch of Nar Shaddaa.
Tonoranga manakaran. Ipo inshawa.
Gita offered me a discount too. If you want her gone, you'll need to raise your offer.
Tonoranga manakaran. Ipo inshawa.
And you'll have to do better.
Do mababe want to susintu mukarata. Tu estricto natada beer mabar chokto. Torenibu inturata sisi me burokra. Mechabi doko. Tonoranga manachunga.
Go tell the exchange. Give them my description. I'll be waiting.
Dawacho simu poendo rakawa ichirendu mopa ramakawana abawasi. You kroren wan mapusiti nolara.
I'm not looking for anything. I'll be going now.
Dawacho simu poendo rakawa ichirendu mopa ramakawana abawasi. You kroren wan mapusiti nolara.
Alright. Well, hopefully... I don't know if that... Yeah, trade war. Okay. Unless you get rid of her, the exchange will block you from all merchant transactions on Nar Shaddaa. Interesting. I mean, we're still trying to piss off the exchange, but if we can get a good discount from Undar, that would be nice.
Nishasa achuto gonkura. Tawinti malare.
Undar countered your offer with a threat from the exchange.
Dakaprota gocha. Jarkomati sochban lorcha. Yotachi sabarinish. Uba volba holosha. Chuba dosa jibicha. Krota short na chinomak. Uba volba holosha. Chuba dosa jibicha. Krota short na chinomak. Uba volba holosha. Chuba dosa jibicha. Krota short na chinomak. Jabalakish. Tochimaka. Lotologo besanus. Misash lochut.
Awareness. You're trying to tell me something. You're testing me.
No, nananka talani chispo karana yokcha listo chesaje. Dakaprota gocha, jarkomati sochban lorcha. Yota chisabarinish.
Damn. Yeah, it might all be bullshit, but we're doing all right without those weapons. So I'll choose the longer road. Undar is irritating me anyway. That might piss off the exchange more.
Nus jamachor heptoth nich dorksha tochiren gotesh. Jot akish besa hek pank pajiji. Uba volba holosha. Chuba dosa jibicha. Krota short na chinomak. Dakaprota gocha. Jarkomati sochban lorcha. Yota chisabarinish. Dakaprota gocha. Jarkomati sochban lorcha. Yota chisabarinish. Jabalakish. Tochimaka.
What's this dude waving his fist at Gita for?
Jabalakish. Tochimaka. Lotologo besanus. Misashlochut.
What do I get out of it?
Dakaprota gocha. Jarkomati sochban lorcha. Yota chisabarinish.
I'll do my best and let you know.
No, nananka talani chispo karana yokcha listo chesaje.
Let's see what you have. Well, guess we're making our choice there. Take a look at our sell list. Sell a couple of those, sell that. We have a lot of parts. Norris robe. Yeah, we still don't really need that. Hold on to those two for now. Mandalorian combat suit. Krath heavy armor. It's only medium armor. That's cool. It's worth a good amount. Battle armor. Ditch that powered battle armor. Durasteel. Sell the Durasteel Mandalorian battle armor. We'll hold on to it actually. Why not? Exchange Negotiator. We're never going to use that. Gamorrean War Axe. A lot of damage, but strength. Force Pike. I think we might break that down into components at some point. We'll hold on to the rest of these lightsaber parts and upgrades. So one of these are good defensive gauntlets. Gamorrean War Gloves. They're not as good as the Ariadu Strength Amplifiers. Definitely, yeah, defense bonuses. Nah. Alright, we'll sell a few of these. Energy shields. Power implant. Alacrity implant. We should give that to Atten if we can, if we haven't already. Alright, sell these adrenals. Deadly gas mine. I don't think we're ever going to use that, but we'll break it down for components. And all the rest of this, maybe we'll keep for now. We might go back to the ship, put T3 in our party for a second to get him all equipped, and then we can sell the stuff we don't need anymore.
Dawachosimu poindorakawa ichirendumu parama kawana abawasi. You croren one mapusiti nolara.
Standing with Gita. Don't trouble her anymore.
Tonoranga manakan, ipo inshala. Bo mababe want to susitu mukarata. Tu esrectonatada beer mabar chokto. Torenibu inturata sisi me burokra.
Cool. Let's go back to the Ebon Hawk and get T3 all ready to rip. Which we want to go across the way. Oh, let's talk to this guy. Maybe
Haven't
he knows
heard
something
anything
new.
more yet? I'll come seek you out if I do.
Check back later then. Alright. Is there anything around this landing pad? No, there is not. Alright. Uh-oh. You're back to the who are you? But no, what have you done to the crew? Oh, animation got a little messed up there. Alright then. Oh. Damn, that hit hard. Use an energy shield. Alright, pick her up. Shit, not good. Alright, we'll use a life support pack here, because otherwise we might die. Alright. Damn, this is closer than I'd like it to be.
My lightsaber. You've destroyed it. I yield, Master. It is as I heard through the Force. My life for yours.
You pledge yourself to me?
I have nothing to offer you. Your strength is superior. It is as I felt.
Now I've seen everything. This woman, she's a Miraluka. I didn't think any were left in this part of the galaxy.
What's a Miraluka?
I heard they had a colony on the Midrim, almost halfway between Onderon and Dantooine. Then, it wasn't there anymore. The whole planet was wiped out. Nothing left alive. No one knows why.
Maybe she knows.
Well, it was a planet of her people. If they see through the Force, who knows? If they're all Force sensitive, maybe they all saw something through the Force that we can't see, and they left before it happened. Or maybe it killed them.
See through the Force?
They claim to see on a higher plane than we do. You know, the whole Force thing makes me nervous.
Alright, so clearly her kind is rare, right? Is she gonna be alright?
Well, some of her wounds are pretty bad. Looks like she was already carrying her share of scars, though. I think she'll recover, yeah.
Okay. Well, let me know when she awakens. I have questions for her.
She is a threat to us.
Trust her more than I trust you.
I have not attacked you. She has. She should not be allowed to walk freely on the ship.
You have scavenged a part from Visas Mar's lightsaber. Okay, journal entry. Added dark side points gained, light side points gained. Items received, lightsaber focusing, lens fixture, influence gained, Visas influence lost, handmaiden. Alright, I think we have everything to build our lightsaber then. I do believe. Yeah, crafting a lightsaber. Tell Beodur to find out how to proceed. Alright. I think we are gonna talk. We're gonna talk to T3, see what else we can do to upgrade him and whatnot. We're gonna talk to Beodur, build the lightsaber, and that's where we'll end. Alright, how's the Ebon Hawk? Okay, I think we already had this conversation about the astrogation system, right? You locked it? Why did you do that? Protect? Protect who? Under whose orders? Okay, yeah, I think we already had this conversation before. Why didn't they want anyone to know where the ship had been? So the astrogation system was crippled to prevent learning where the Ebon Hawk had been? Can you find it again? Why did you leave?
T3, there's not much time. I've seen
Yeah,
that
we have heard
expression
this
on her
before.
face before. Now, I don't know where she's planning on going, but it's dangerous. She's going to leave without telling me. I don't know why, but there's a chance that she'll take you. If she does, I need you to watch out for her. She's strong, but but she can't face everything alone. Do what you can, T3. I can't.
Alright, yep, so that's it. So help you came in search of me. Yep, we had this conversation before. Okay, sweet, never mind, I'll be going now. Jedi Masters. Alright, repair. Actually, let's swap out some of our equipment here because we have a different belt that gives us bonus to repair, right? Yeah, Zerka utility belt gives us +2 bonus. Here, infiltrator gloves doesn't do anything beneficial. How about up here? Gives us dexterity. Nothing to repair, so we'll keep that. Alright, sweet. Repair. Maybe some advanced maintenance is in order. Lock your motivators and unlock the side panel. Yeah, you'll be tougher and faster. Due to your repair skills, T3 has become tougher and faster, gaining +1 dexterity and +1 constitution. That's sick. Well, I need to concentrate on you, which means setting out the rest of the ship. I had other questions for you. Can we do any more upgrades on this guy? I don't know if we have the skills for this just yet, but let's do it here. Computer repair. Do you mind if I try working on you one last time? I keep feeling like there's something I'm missing. Alright then. Be still. Calm yourself. Oh, interesting. So we didn't hear anything from T3 yet, but you have gained a +1 wisdom and recovered part of your connection to the Force, learning a moving meditation to calm the mind. Success. Alright. It's like I was meditating while working on you. If T3 is wounded and you both are not in combat, speak to him to meditate and recover some of your force points. Interesting. That's cool. No, I'm fine. Really. Let me ask you some questions. Is there anything new we can talk to T3 about now that he's fully upgraded? Okay, never mind, I'll be going now. Sweet, maximum force points increased and good amount of experience gained. I don't know if there's anything we can do for HK here. Looks like it remains an HK unit, older, more corroded than when you encountered. Number of critical parts appear to be missing. Step away. Okay, so that control cluster we bought, like I had thought, was not actually beneficial for us. Alright, where is... Boder's this way, right? Okay, here we go. Alright, brother.
General, need something?
Really, you don't have to call me General.
Sorry, guess I can't get my head out of the past.
Are you going to stick around here?
As long as you don't mind having me around, it's a nice change from drifting. I moved around for a couple years. Working as a starship mechanic got me from place to place. I wasn't ready to settle down after the war.
During my exile, I did the same thing.
Then you understand my restlessness. Though the war had ended, I couldn't find peace in anything. As long as I kept moving, I didn't have to think about what happened. Know what I mean?
Only too well.
I'm sure you do. I decided I'd do something constructive. I wanted to make up for the things I'd done in the war. I wanted to design planetary shields, but there weren't many systems with the credits to spare. There was more that needed to be rebuilt and protected. I found out that Telos was going to be the flagship project for the Republic, and it sounded like something good. I saw Telos before the Sith raised it. He deserved a better fate. But Zerka ruined everything. I thought I could force Zerka out on my own, but I guess I can't fix everything myself.
It's good to have you around again.
It's good to be working with you again, General. Something else I can help you with?
Do I have all the lightsaber parts I'll need?
Let me see what you have. That's everything. Now all you need is a little quiet time with the workbench.
What kind of lightsaber do you want to create? One-handed lightsaber. What color focusing crystal do you use? The focusing crystal can later be changed. Alright, we're going to make a violet lightsaber because that's one of the only crystals we have. Okay, journal entry added, experience points received, items received, lightsaber items lost. Oh shit, here we go. Alright, lightsaber, crystal Velmarite. We'll just make sure all of this is out of the way. Here we go. Damage 2 through 20, critical threat 19 through 22x. Traditionally associated with the Jedi, the lightsaber is a devastating weapon, difficult to master. Properties can vary with the type of focusing crystal used in construction. Alright, so there we go. We got that in our main hand. I think our Zabrak Vibroblade is maybe a little better than our Vibro Sword that we have equipped, 6 through 16. Wait a minute. What did I mess that up? It's my primary hand, right? Right weapon, left weapon. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. But I still yeah, I think our Zabrak Vibroblade is best in the opposite hand there, because then we get the balanced. But we'll do the lightsaber in the right. Yo. Look at that. Alright. Let's see if we can say that.
I didn't want to talk about the war, but can I ask you something?
What is it?
Why did you decide to fight?
Mandalorians had to be stopped.
I felt the same way. I remembered when word of the Mandalorian attacks arrived on Iridonia. My people had colonies across the Outer Rim. Many of them were among the first systems to fall.
Like many of the Jedi, I could not stand by and watch.
I did not join because I wanted to protect, though. I hated them. I wanted to destroy them. To give them the mercy they gave the people they conquered. I remember the thrill I felt when we fought them in battle. Victories were rare, but we celebrated every Mandalorian's death. Do you know how it felt?
Yeah, I think we'd be lying to ourselves and him if we said that we didn't enjoy the contest of it, right? Yeah, I felt it too. The rush of life as the Mandalorians were cut down.
It's always on my mind now. That loss of control blinded me, turned me into a weapon. I just needed to get that off my chest. Was there something you wanted me for?
Never mind. I like Bao-Dur. Alright. Don't know if there's anything that we can gain from talking to Kreia, but now that we have a lightsaber, maybe there is something else we can talk about. That's where we'll start things next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. Have a good one. Maybe we'll catch you next time.